Hi guys, Josh Messina over at Homebridge Financial Services. I'm here with Carl Perera and Fred Alcantar. Did I say that right?
The Alcantar?
Alcantar?
Yeah.
Alcantar? Okay.
Yeah.
Over here with real estate agents Carl Perera and Fred Alcantar. We are here to talk about retail lenders like myself, Homebridge, versus credit unions and banks. What are the pros and cons between the two? You know, I really break it up into about three different pillars. Service, experience, and loyalty. Those are really the three biggest differences that you can see between us and those big banks and credit unions. First off the bat is service. You need someone, especially when purchasing a home, that's going to be available, 24/7, 365. It's really important, especially in this environment right now, guys. You're needing to put an offer almost immediately. You need an updated pre-qualification. If you talk to really someone at a local bank, they're working 9 to 5. I'm at some points working 9, 10 o'clock at night, ensuring my clients, get that offer on that home. That's one of the biggest takeaways that you really cannot get when it comes to working with a bank. So secondly is experience, right? I mean, you're gonna be working with someone who has really a lot of knowledge in the industry. When you typically go through and work with a bigger bank, you're handling and you're working with someone that makes, unfortunately, $10 an hour. They're essentially a paper pusher and they aren't really understanding of the process. I don't want to dog on them too much, just because at one point I started my career in that industry. It was a great overall learning experience, and I learned a lot of things, but I knew I was doing my clients a lot of disservice when they were handling and giving me their contract, because I knew we weren't going to be able to close on time, which is a huge deal, especially in today's environment and being as competitive as it is today. A lot of the real estate agents that I work with, and Carl and Fred, a lot of listing agents will not accept bank pre-quals. They just know they will not close in time, unfortunately. So that's the biggest thing. And again, going back to the overall experience, it's like we're walking into a boxed retail store, and you walk in, you just get your normal items. Where you walk into a Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom, you have a personal shopper, you got someone that's going to hand you a bottle of water, and they're going to be with you every step of the way. Same thing when you're working with a retail lender like myself. It's the exact same experience that you're going to be. I'm going to walk you through the entire process, making sure you don't have any questions. So the other thing is that the experience is, I'm not going to sell you anything other than putting you in the best financial position. Working with the big banks, they're going to try to sell you a new auto loan. Let's refinance that auto loan. Let's get you a new credit card. Let's open up a checking or savings account. I don't do that. We don't even offer those things. We specialize solely in getting you into a home, and really focus on the actual loan. Again, just putting you in that best financial position. So no auto loans or checking accounts for us. The last thing is really loyalty. You're a client for life. I'm not going to sell you anything other than putting you in the best financial position as possible. I really take pride in making sure my clients are able to always call me if they have any issues, questions, feedback, and just general financial advice. That's my goal, and it makes me so happy when a client from 6 months or a year calls me later and says, "Hey Josh, what do you think about this? I'm thinking about doing this, selling my home or maybe renting it out. What should I do?" That's the type of loyalty that I want for my clients, and I want to give to my clients, and be able to pick up the phone one day, "Hey, FYI, rates just dropped. Great time to refinance," or "Let's get you out of that monthly mortgage insurance. I know you've been paying it for the last 4 or 5 years." You're unfortunately not going to get that when you're working with those big banks. You're basically just another client, and there's about 10,000 more rolling through the door. So I have a really tight-knit family, and my clients are my family, and I hope to help you. And along with working with Carl and Fred, we are one family as well. So we're here to serve you.